Okay, so what if I told you that there's a simple 30-minute routine that could literally change your entire relationship with money? Well, in this explainer, we're going to build your new secret weapon for finally getting financial clarity and control. We're talking about the monthly money date.
So, where did all your money go last month? Come on, be honest. Does that question give you just a little bit of anxiety? You know that feeling, right? You hit the end of the month, you stare at your bank account, and you just think, wait, where did it all go? Trust me, if you've ever felt that, you are definitely not alone. It's an incredibly common feeling.
You know how it is. You start the year with these huge, awesome goals, right? You're going to save more, crush that debt, invest for the future. But then life happens. And pretty soon, that January motivation starts to wear off, and you're just lost in this financial fog. You're not really sure where you stand, or if you're making any progress at all.
And let me tell you, this financial fog, it's the real enemy of your goals. It's that feeling of not knowing that just kills all your momentum. But, and this is the good news, there is a super simple system to cut right through it. And we're going to build it together right now.
So what's the solution? It's something we're calling the money date. Think of it as a short, scheduled appointment with your money. And here's what we're going to do. We'll break down exactly what it is. I'll give you a simple checklist to follow, and then we'll get to the best part, how to turn all those numbers into real, powerful decisions. So what exactly is a money date? First off, let's get one thing straight. This is not a chore. Seriously, think of it more like an act of financial self-care. It's just this protected little block of time, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, once a month, to just check in with your money, see how you're doing, make sure you're still pointed in the right direction. That's it. No stress, just clarity. All right, so what do you actually do during this money date? This is where it gets super practical. We've got a checklist for that. It's a simple 6-step process that's going to guide you through everything, so you never miss a single thing.
Okay, here's the whole shebang on one slide. We're going to calculate your net worth, compare your spending to your budget, check in on your debt and savings goals, track any side income, review tax stuff, and finally, and you can't skip this one, celebrate your wins. So let's dive into a few of the most important steps right now.
First up, let's talk net worth. If you only track one number, make it this one. It's basically your financial snapshot, the big picture of your progress. All it is the value of everything you own, we call those assets, minus everything you owe, your liabilities. The big question is that number going up over time? Because that is the goal. And listen, the calculation is way simpler than it sounds. It's not some crazy algebra problem. On one side, you list out your assets. Cash, savings, investments, your home. On the other side, you list your liabilities, credit card debt, student loans, a car loan. You just subtract what you owe from what you own. Boom, that's it. That's your net worth.
Okay, next up, you're going to compare your spending to your budget. Now, if you don't have a budget yet, no worries. A really popular place to start is the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple guideline. 50% of your after-tax pay goes to your needs, like rent and food. 30% goes to your wants, and a really crucial 20% goes straight to savings and paying down debt. So the question is, how did your spending last month actually stack up to that?
Now, this next step is all about just checking your work. We all love to set it and forget it with our finances, right? Automate everything, but you got to make sure it's actually, working. Does your debt payments actually post? Are those balances really trending down? Did that automatic savings transfer happen? I'm telling you, a quick 5-minute check here can save you a huge headache down the road. Okay, so you've gathered all this info. You've got your net worth, you looked at your spending, you checked on your savings. So now what? This is where the magic really happens. The entire point of this money date is to use that information to make smart little adjustments. It's about turning that review into real action.
And here's the first big question to ask yourself. As you look back at your spending, what are the 1 or 2 categories that always seem to creep a little higher than you planned? And listen, no judgment. We're just being detectives here. Is it dining out? Maybe too many subscriptions? That late-night online shopping habit? Okay, so now you have to dig a little deeper. Is that overspending on what we'd call a true priority, something that really reflects your values and goals? Or is it an impulse leak? Those small, kind of mindless purchases that just drain your budget without even realizing it?
And based on what you find, you can start making these simple little adjustments. Like if you were under budget in one area, awesome. Redirect that extra cash to your savings. If you found a leak, maybe it's time to cancel one subscription you totally forgot about. Or hey, maybe you just realized your grocery budget is totally unrealistic and you need to bump it up. It's these small tweaks that make a massive difference over time.
Okay, to really make this habit stick, you need 2 things: the right tools for the job and a heads up on the common mistakes to avoid.
So let's quickly run through some fantastic and a lot of times free options to get you started.
And here's the great news. There are so many awesome free tools out there. Seriously, all-in-one dashboards like Empower are amazing for automatically tracking your net worth. If you want a hand with your daily spending, apps like Rocket Money are fantastic. And you know what? If you're a spreadsheet geek, a simple Google Sheet works perfectly fine. The main takeaway here is you do not need to spend money to manage your money.
Okay, rapid fire time. Let's talk about what to avoid. First up, please do not wait until tax season to check in on your money. Looking at your finances only once a year, that's like trying to navigate a cross-country road trip by only looking at the map right before you pull out of the driveway. You are absolutely going to get lost.
Next big mistake, tracking your spending without any kind of plan. I mean, just seeing where your money went isn't really enough, right? You need a budget. It could be the 50-30-20 rule, it could be something else, to be your guide, your North Star. It's what makes sure your spending is actually helping you get where you want to go. And this one is so important. Avoid the trap of only focusing on what went wrong. Did you pay down your credit card by even $50? Did your savings account go up? Did you actually stick to your coffee budget? You have to celebrate that. That positive reinforcement is what's going to keep you motivated and actually looking forward to your money date every single month.
All right, we have covered the why and the how. Now it's time for the most important part of all, actually doing it. It's time to schedule your very first win. And just remember what we're talking about here. That's all it takes, just 30 minutes. That is literally less time than one episode of whatever show you're binging right now. You can absolutely find 30 minutes once a month to invest in your own financial future.
Okay, this right here is the most important part of this entire thing. Don't just think, oh, that's a good idea. No, I want you to actually pause this, open up the calendar on your phone, and schedule your first money date right now. Make it a recurring event, maybe the last Sunday of every month. I'm serious, go do it right now.
And as you're putting that on your calendar, I want you to think about this. What is one small, totally achievable win that you can aim for this month? That way, when you sit down for your very first money date, you'll already have something